Here we go one time, like a big dog.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Hey, see it, try it. Let's go, big dog.
And it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, baby, see you drive.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Gordon moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1. Ready now, Richie Landis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Landis.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Two.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to...
Now batting, Nick Allison.
The catcher, number 28, Nick Allison.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This
1-1.
one's down to third. Perry over to his left, on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Striding in, Brandon Perry, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Brandon
Here's the
Perry.
first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now batting, the catcher, Ernest.
Standing in now, Ernest Luther, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Perry, the runner at second with 1 away.
Start it up.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Outside and low, 3-0. Will Tobin is on deck.
Here you go, let it go.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gordon is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So digging in now, Will Tobin, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Oh, now!
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up.
Hey, come on, big
so
dog,
coming to the plate, Brandon Perry. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Get up.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Go hard.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now he's safe at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So striding in, Ernest Luther. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. From his knees, the throw on to first, and that's your ball game. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Mississippi Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
5 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
It's time for baseball. Sean Staples gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire,
right here,
and those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Right now. Hey, let her fly, let her fly. Hey, let her rip one time.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together.
Let's go now. What time?
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Into the box
right,
now, Brandon
now.
Perry.
Time.
He got
Good
called
try,
out on
buddy.
strikes his last time through.
Perry.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The relay to third now, but he's safe as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake.
Stepping in now, Jake Smolinski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Hey, like you can up there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Perry, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher.
Hey, let
it's
it rip
execution and
right
location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Cal, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hey, need you right here. 1 time.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time.
Right now.
Runners on first with one down.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Pruitt will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Brandon Perry.
Number 2, Brandon Perry.
It's got me one time. Let's go.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward
the
right
ball,
center.
halfway.
Calling for it, Gordon. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Perry.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat.
On the bag.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Into the box now, Prince Birch. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
And not in time as the run scores.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 tonight. Montgomery led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Sean Staples notches his third win of the year. So that just about does it.
Yeah. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low, he should be pending the. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed on a sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of forest.
Hey, look, now that I got your attention, peep game. If he was whacking, you came up with some paper. He's still lame.
Just like you do shrimp. And look, this for my brothers who low-key pitch out. Ramon and those that
grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats, it's time to see who be realer. I load it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller, don't move, I'ma hit you like a toe, yeah, I call it Dilla Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, got it my bar. When I gotta get that first one shot before that you from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck about niggas looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the million. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in that Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't with us. They know we ain't get dangerous. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready?
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Clint Daniels will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Perry. He starts the inning. Back into this thing.
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
No strikes.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, way to drive that one. There you go.
So stepping in, Ernest Luther. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Luther.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. On to first, a double play.
Off the bat, that had soft bait.
In now, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up.
Brandon Perry.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection.
Yeah, you got it. No one
Talking
better.
to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1 the count now.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bailey moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Time right here.
Perry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Bailey calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Perry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Perry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Torres has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Jacksonville jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Satisfied is all you.
Sinatra. Big Pepe.
Satisfied.
Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh?
Satisfied is all.
6. Hold up, let me.
A player receives input from a coach.
Don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the
James Amon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Perry.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Not a way to hit the ball right there. Good job.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jake.
Into the box now, Jake Smolinski. Pitch outside, the throw.
No, he's
throw won't get him. Perry on at first, nobody out.
Hey, like you can up there.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 balls, no strike.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. He's running again. Pitch is high, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
All right, one more time right here.
Smolinski in front, 3 balls and a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Full count, 3-2. No one out with a runner at second.
Let's go now. One time.
The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in, Will Tobin looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
One time. Right here.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down.
Come on,
he's going to have his defense
down.
behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Beck. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ricky Beck.
Popped up. Perry's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Now to the plate, Brandon Perry. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave him.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Kell leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Ready once again, Brandon Perry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start.
Get a good one.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
Shutout final in this round. Took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ivan Garcia, the German-born starter, will get the assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, see it.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping into the box, Ernest Luther is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here at...
Let her fly now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Perry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish.
Come on, big guy.
That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Calling for it, Bailey. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bennett Andino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Perry takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. At the plate, Brandon Perry.
Number 2, Brandon Perry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Livingston is after it, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Now batting, catcher, Ernest.
Into the box, Ernest Luther, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Here we go.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Hey, you can do
Perry
it. No one
stands
better.
at
Let's
second
go.
with 2 gone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wait for a good one now. Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Let's go now, one time.
The payoff pitch one more time. Full count still.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now in the box, Brandon Lowe. He got on top of one.
No,
It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Fritz Bridges. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And they do have him scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Hey,
now at the plate, Brandon Perry. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Oh, sit on something right here. Let it fly.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
Ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
That's inside.
Carmona, the runner at third.
Hey,
Heredia
at
second. Kell at first. 2 out in the inning. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it, Bailey. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and
some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5.
Here
the
now is our
final.
final
Montgomery
line score.
came through
First
late, taking the lead in the
Montgomery
8th to
Biscuits.
secure the
6
victory.
runs on 14 hits, 1 error. And
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Jackson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
1 pitch only here. Here we go.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And there's a base hit on the line. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from
great
testing
job right there. You
things
squared
here.
up on that
Hey,
sucker.
there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters. I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Digging in now, Brandon Perry, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Go hard.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Next will be the designated hitter, Ricky Beck. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Weekly hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
One and two. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Kearns waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Stepping into the box, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Kearns moves over. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Brandon Perry. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Talk about putting an exclamation point at a game. Wow. Game tied to 9th, man on base, and he attacks the baseball, driving in the go-ahead run and landing at third along the way. And now he's 90 feet away from padding that lead as well.
Now batting, catcher, Ernest Luther.
In now, Ernest Luther, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation.
Come on, big dog.
Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Livingston is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying.
They
take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
6 runs, 11 hits, no errors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good one on tap. Rafael Espinoza, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, man, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Lifted into center field. Bailey is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brandon Perry.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing.
Oh, now.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Bailey is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. Digging in once again, Brandon Perry, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Perry.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Perry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Look ahead, get a good pitch right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hey, no one better here.
Comes set, the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
On the bag, right here.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Hey, clutch up right here.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Garrett Kearns, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. A barehanded pickup. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Stepping in, Brandon Perry. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1-0 the count.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
The 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, nice hit right
and
there.
They'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Miguel Torres, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 2-2. To third. Perry comes up with it. And that's the first out. Digging in, Luke Harms. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Brandon Perry. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give...
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Garrett Kearns, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the winning run is across to score. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Vernon Acevedo earns his third win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
No errors. They left a boatload of runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jackson Generals and the Montgomery Biscuits. The Generals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Doug Culver gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games.
Standing in, Brandon Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon Perry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This pitch is popped up. Benitez on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Ernest
Stepping in now, Ernest Luther, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Perry leads off first with one away.
One time. Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
The first baseman, Will
Into the box now, Will Tobin, and he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Stepping up now, Brandon Perry, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Biscuits lead it 2-1. Standing in, Juan Benitez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Smoke toward third. Perry is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in, Brandon Perry. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Perry.
Nice and patient, 1 at a time. Come on, big guy. See it up, drive it right back
Here
up the box.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Lowe stands at first with 1 out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two. Luther, playing here in his age 26 season, is currently third in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Brandon Perry.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Perry.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ruffin is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Montgomery came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adolfo Villa earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Ezra Barrios earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us.
I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. Don't be no gangsters.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot. Striding into the box, Brandon Perry, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, stay hot, up.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, keep swinging that hop back, kid.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Booth. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. Oh for 1 here in the early going. Here's the payoff pitch. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. De La Cruz fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Booth giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Brandon Perry.
Here we go. Brandon Perry.
Wait for your pitch.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Here we go. Ducks on the pond. Let's get it done.
Hit on the ground.
Hang on. Right here.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Generals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Will Donnelly with his 4th win this season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Jackson Generals, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
See it, drive it, come on.
Ready now, Brandon Perry comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Perry.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I like the cat.
Now batting, Brandon Perry.
Third baseman number 2, Brandon Perry.
Wait for your pitch.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Three runs already home here.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me...
Digging in to try it again, Woody Ingebrigtsen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this.
So digging in now, Brandon Perry, and their runners at the corners now.
Perry.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's got it.
Foul ball, that's out. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Line to the right
Get
side.
Up, ball. Get up,
and
ball.
a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Striding in, Jake Smolinski.
The right fielder, number 12, Jake Smolinski.
Attaboy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
So striding in, Juan Benitez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Juan Benitez.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Perry gloves it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, Brandon Perry. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's
Ready
go.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3.
So coming to the plate, Brad Booth, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Booth.
Grounded to third. Perry moving to his right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Digging in and looking for more. Brandon Perry. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, come on, big guy. Drive in those runs.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway. Out to deep center. Ingebrigtsen ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end,